a sort of traditional backpack when it comes to its destruction. We try and keep the content fun and informative for you guys at home, but most importantly, honest and... Why did I want to say breathable? Honest and breathable advice. Welcome back, folks. I'm Lloyd Purvis and you are watching Run4Adventure. If it is your first time at the channel, well, welcome. Thanks for watching. It's really appreciated. We are a running YouTube channel, obviously, and we cover all aspects of running, whether it be running shoe reviews, kit reviews, race day videos, training advice, and lots more. We always try and keep the content fun and informative, but most importantly, honest and relatable. So the other day we uploaded our first ever running buying guide, and it was featuring head torches. Coming into winter, we thought it was a really good topic to cover. It seemed to go down pretty well at the channel, so we are back today and we are talking all about running packs or hydration vests. Now these come in lots of different shapes, colours and sizes, and are becoming a lot more popular. And in fact, when I was watching the London Marathon on the telly a few weeks ago, I was amazed how many people were running London Marathon with some form of running pack or hydration vest, and that's something you wouldn't have seen a few years ago. So with running packs getting more and more popular, whether you're using them for long training runs in your marathon plan, or stuffing them full of snacks as you hit the trails, or you've got it crammed full of mandatory kit on an ultra marathon, we're going to go through all the things that you should look out for when it comes to buying a hydration vest or running pack. The first thing we should maybe address is what's the difference between, say, a running pack and a hydration vest or race vest. They're obviously designed to do a very, very similar job, but there is some subtle differences between the two, and it can be quite confusing with so many different options available nowadays. So a running backpack is quite similar in construction to your sort of traditional backpack, but it's been designed for a running environment. So it tends to sit a bit higher up the back, closer to the shoulders. It will be a lightweight and breathable construction, and it'll allow you to carry your fluids while you're out running. Whether you use a hydration bladder in the back, or it's got pockets on the front to carry sort of soft flasks or a hard bottle system. They tend to be one size, and then they have lots of straps for adjustment, similar to the lightweight running pack from Sky. This is actually available in two sizes, but you can see you've got lots of straps on the sides for adjustment and on the front, so you can loosen them off, pull them in tighter to get that desired fit depending on your body shape. Whereas a race vest or hydration vest tends to be a bit more like a piece of clothing compared to a running pack, and it'll be a bit more specific in its sizing. So rather than being one size and adjustable, they'll come in actual sizes like extra small, small, medium, large, and so on. They tend to be a bit more stripped back and a bit lighter in construction, and you've still got the ability to carry, say, soft flasks or hard bottles on the front, or a bladder in the back. Lots of accessible pockets that you can get to your goodies while you're moving, and then a main compartment on the back where you can fit in all your essential kit. Now, running vests and packs come in lots of different sizes and volumes, so the first thing to decide is what would suit you best when it comes to volume for your storage needs. So if you're in the market for a running pack or vest that's going to get you through your long training runs when you're road marathon training, you want to carry a bit of fluid, maybe a mobile phone, a little bit of nutrition, and maybe a lightweight jacket, then I would say something around that sort of 2 to 3 litres of volume in a pack would probably do the job. So something like this lightweight Salomon 3-litre vest, super lightweight and breathable in construction. It gives you the ability to carry a litre of water with the 2 pockets on the front using Salomon's soft flask system. You still got lots of pockets, so stash pockets on the front, zip pockets on the side, and a main pocket on the back to carry all those essentials. It doesn't have the ability to carry a hydration bladder on the back, so if you do like using a bladder, maybe a pack of bigger volume would suit you better. It's also usable when it comes to sort of trail marathons or even 50Ks, because there's still a lot of space in this pack to fit in a small mandatory kit list. Moving up the running pack ladder, and if you're looking for a vest or running pack that's going to be a bit more versatile, then maybe a 5 litre or 8 litre vest would suit your needs better. It's going to have all the features of that smaller pack, but you're going to get a fair bit more storage in the main compartment. So it's going to be great for your long training runs, trail marathons, 50Ks, but if you're thinking of pushing the distance and you're eyeing up, say, a 50 miler or 100K, where you're going to have to carry a bit more mandatory kit, maybe a bit more nutrition, then it's going to have the volume to meet those needs. Those slightly bigger packs might also come with more accessible storage on the front, so you can get all those race day essentials at your fingertips. There's nothing more annoying than in a race having to keep stopping, taking that pack off, going in the main pocket every time you need something. So the more accessible storage, the better. So something like Salomon's Sense Pro 5 set is a pretty versatile pack. So even though it's 5 litres in volume, this thing is like a TARDIS. You've got a very stretchy big pocket on the back, lots of little stowaway pockets again to access on the move. And we actually highlighted that when we did the full review of this vest on the channel, and we did the pack-in challenge where we pretty much fitted the mandatory kit for a 100-mile race in this pack. So if you pack nice and light, you can press everything down into a dry bag. It's amazing how much kit you can fit in these smaller packs, and they're still usable when it comes to the long stuff. Next up are what I'd say are the most popular running vests or packs, and in my eyes probably the most versatile. So if you're looking for that one-stop shop when it comes to your carrying system, maybe a 10 litre or a 12 litre vest would suit your needs best. Now I do hear a lot of runners saying, well, 10-12 litres is too much for what I need now. I only carry a small amount of kit. But a lot of those bigger packs also come with, say, a bungee or a cord system where you can cinch that main pocket down to a smaller volume. So take, for instance, the Kinder 10 litre vest from Harrier. You've got this bungee system on the back, so if you're going out for a shorter run or you're only carrying a little bit of kit, say a wind light jacket in the back, you can pull that bungee. That's going to cinch and compress that main pocket down to stop any of the kit inside moving around or bouncing around while you're running. So that makes these bigger packs very versatile. So if you only have the budget for one option when it comes to your running vest or running pack, or you're starting out on your trail running journey and you feel that you're going to gradually be building that distance up over the years to longer training runs or longer ultra races, then maybe a 10 litre or 12 litre pack or vest option would suit your needs best when it comes to versatility. If you follow the channel, you'll know I'm a big fan of the Salomon Advanced Skin 12 set. This pack has seen me through a lot, long training runs, 50K trail races, all the way up to UTMB, where you have to carry a pretty substantial mandatory kit list, as you can imagine, and it really has handled everything I've thrown at it really well. The last thing to mention when it comes to running pack or vest volume is if you're thinking of doing a multi-day race where you're pretty much going to have to be self-sufficient and carry everything you need, or you fancy taking on a bit of fast packing, then there are bigger volume options out there on the market. So companies like Salomon, Raidlight, Ultimate Direction do packs that go up to sort of 25-30 litres, but they've still been designed to run comfortably for long periods of time. What I would say about these packs is they're not that versatile, so they're not that great when you're running shorter distances with less kit in, so it does make them quite specific to those types of races or distances. So hopefully that gives you guys a really good idea of what is available out there, especially if you're new to the world of running packs or hydration vests. And also I hope it helps you decide maybe what level of storage volume is needed when it comes to your running. In the next part of the buying guide, we're going to talk about some of the features that are really handy to have when it comes to your running packs or your running vests. Over the years, I've run in lots of different packs, different types of volume, different brands from Ultimate Direction, Salomon, Hoka, Camel Pack, Harrier, to mention a few. And that experience has taught me what's super important to have when it comes to features in our packs, but it's also highlighted the things that maybe we can do without. Number one is fit and sizing, and personally I've always been a fan of a running vest rather than a running pack that comes in one size and then you adjust it to fit. A running vest, like we said before, will come in lots of different sizes and you tend to get a much more specific fit. That is, if you buy the right size, which a lot of people don't. So I would always recommend going to a running specialist store that stocks running vests, speaking to someone that knows what they're talking about, and maybe trying lots of different vests on from different brands and different sizes, just so you can get that pack so it's nice and tailored to your body shape. When it comes to running packs and adjustment, I've never found they work as well. So whenever I've sort of adjusted that pack to my body shape, I'm left with lots of straps flapping around and slapping me in the face. So I have to tuck them away or tie them up to get them out of the way. But I've never found a pack to fit as well as a running vest. And there always seems to be a little bit of movement when I'm running. Number two, and I can't emphasize this enough, and I mentioned it earlier in the review, is make sure the pack or the vest you choose has as much accessible storage that you can have. I really don't think you can have too much accessible storage on a running pack. Design of these packs has come on so much over the years, and I remember my first pack had a big main compartment, 2 pockets on the front for some big heavy plastic bottles, and then underneath those bottles were 2 tiny little pockets where I could just about fit a gel and a bar in, and that was it. So if you compare that to, say, Innovate's Race Ultra Pro 5 pack, pockets absolutely everywhere, loads and loads of options. So you can carry your mobile phone, your head torch, your gels, your bars, your gloves, your buffs, your salt tablets, you name it, and you can fit it in a pocket somewhere. With poles getting ever more popular with runners nowadays, really handy to have a nice secure pole carrying system on your running pack or running vest, especially if in the future you're planning and going to do some training in the mountains or racing in the mountains, where poles really do make a difference. Some packs and vests come with little bungee loops where you can stow those poles away when they're not in use. So for example, on Harrier's Kinder 10 pack, you get 2 options of places where you can stow your poles. So on the front, you've got 2 little bungees that loop around your poles if you want a front mounted system, but it also comes with 2 bungees on the back so you can mount them on the back. So again, when them poles aren't in use, you can stow them away in a place that suits you best. Other packs, like Salamont's Advanced 12 set, has those bungee options, but you can also get what they call a pole quiver that attaches to the back of your pack. So that looks a bit like this. Well, it doesn't look a bit like this. This is the Salomon pole quiver. So this narrow little pocket that fits on the back of the pack, 2 little clips, really simple to attach, and then you can stow them poles away while you're making those long sweeping alpine descents, and then pull them out again when you're going up the mountain on the other side. So definitely a feature worth looking out for when it comes to your running pack. Obviously, as human beings, we come in lots of different shapes and sizes. So I personally think a little bit of adjustment on the closure system to your pack or vest is a really good thing to have. Most of the packs nowadays come with this type of system. So if we take another look at the Harrier pack, so you can see on the Harrier pack, we've got this sort of hook and loop system. So we can unclip that top clip. So if we pull that through that little loop, it comes out, and then we can move that up and down in that loop system. So you can get that adjusted in the position that's best for you, so you can really sort of tailor that fit of the pack to your body shape. So definitely a feature worth looking out for. Lastly, but definitely not the least, make sure the pack or vest that you choose comes with specifically designed bottles that go in the pockets in the front. So like the Salomon bottles, designed to go in the Salomon pack. Over the years, I had a couple of packs that didn't come with any bottles, and it was so hard to find a bottle to fit in the pockets on the front of that running vest. They were either too big and wouldn't go in, or they were too narrow and they kept falling down inside those pockets. Really, really annoying, and like I said, really hard to find a bottle to fit. If you want to see a perfect example of this, or a perfect example of how not to make a running vest, go and check out the review we did on Nike's trail running vest. Single-handedly the worst piece of running kit that I've ever reviewed on the channel. And speaking of bottles, I would always favour, say, a soft flask system when it comes to my hydration bottles on my pack. They don't have to be Salomon ones. A lot of the brands making running packs and vests now use a very similar system. Number one, the reason being, it's nice and soft, so they tend to contour with the body a bit better than, say, a hard plastic bottle, tend to run a lot more comfortable, but also as you drink from them, You take the air out of that bottle so it holds that fluid in place, stopping that fluid from sloshing around when we're running when you compare it to the sort of more traditional hard plastic bottles. So there you have it folks, Run4Adventure's buy-in guide for running packs and hydration vests. Really hope you've enjoyed the video, really hope you found it useful, and we've given you a few things to think about. So if you're in the market for your first ever running pack, or you want to upgrade your current hydration vest, what I've done is I've left loads of links down below for packs and vests that we would highly recommend, from entry-level price points all the way up to the more expensive race vests, and there's lots of different sizes when it comes to the volume of the pack, so feel free to check them out. I've actually done a full in-depth review on quite a few of the packs that we've mentioned in today's video. So the Salomon Advanced 12 set, the Salomon Active 8 set, the Kinder 10 litre from Harrier, and Salomon Sense Pro 5 set have all got a detailed review on the channel, so I've left links in the description if you want to find out any more information. We'll be getting some good mileage in using the Innovate Race Ultra Pro 5 vest and in SaySky's new lightweight running pack over the next couple of weeks, and then we'll be bringing you guys a full in-depth review on both. But it'd be great to hear your feedback, guys. What are the things that you couldn't live without on your hydration pack or your running vest? Let us know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video and you found it helpful, don't forget to give that like button a nice gentle press and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to support the channel a bit more, we've got some wicked Run4Adventure merchandise available at run4adventure.uk. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, it's always appreciated. Keep training hard out there, and as always, stay safe and keep on running.